Well, Amanda, next month will mark the 2-year anniversary of the disappearance of Logan Schindelman. His car was found abandoned on the side of I-5 a little bit south of Olympia. His family says it's possible he just ran away. He might have been the victim of a homicide, maybe even killed himself, but there's no evidence to suggest any of that happened. So they really hope this national TV program will help.
He was a young man who'd walk in and he'd be friendly.
His great uncle would rather think about the happy times.
When you get up in the morning, Logan is missing. And the same at night.
Not knowing what happened to Logan Schindelman for almost 2 years now weighs on his loved ones.
You feel cheated. You worry every day.
A small-town high school football star is going through an identity crisis.
Schindelman's case is now the subject of an investigation discovery episode of Disappear.
It's a mystery where evidence is scarce.
The family and lead detective hope the national exposure prompts someone to come forward.
This case bothers me big time. I am 50-50 as to whether or not he's alive or dead, and because I can't push it one way or the other, it's what keeps me up at night.
After graduating from Tumwater High School, Schindelman struggled. The 19-year-old dropped out of Washington State University and started smoking pot more often.
But this is the picture that we took.
After connecting for the first time with the African-American side of his family, he told his grandmother he had an epiphany. But before he could explain, later that same day, he disappeared. His car was found abandoned on I-5 just south of Olympia. Inside, detectives found cash, food, and his wallet and cell phone. Someone called 911 saying they saw a white man walking away from that car, and another witness described a tall, skinny white man as being seen with a black man on a different stretch of I-5. But police have not been able to identify any suspects. They don't even know if a crime was committed. Schindelman's family won't give up looking until they get answers.
I don't want to say that it would make it easier to find out that he's come to a bad end, but it would end the uncertainty.
There's someone that knows something out there, and maybe they're afraid to say something. But we're waiting for a call either from someone that knows something or from Logan.
The family admits that Logan may have just wanted to start his life over. So just last week, that detective filed a subpoena with the state's Department of Licensing to run a facial recognition scan through the state's database of photos for driver's licenses, just to see if Logan might have applied for a license under a different name. We'll let you know how that turns out. If you know anything about this case, call the Thurston County Sheriff's Office. In Olympia, Drew Mikkelsen, King 5 News.